require.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I commend Mark Ingram. The whole state of Alabama is very proud of Mark, and Flint, Michigan. And the state of Michigan, I know, is very proud of their native son, and they should be. And I commend Congressman Kildee for bringing this resolution. The state of Michigan has overcome many challenges, and I think it's fitting that Mark Ingram comes from a state that has overcome many challenges. I rise to recognize Mark Ingram as representing the citizens of Alabama. He's the first Heisman Trophy winner to ever win the award at the University of Alabama. Now think about the University of Alabama, Bear Bryant, and the storied program at the university. And yet he is the first recipient of the Heisman Trophy at the University of Alabama. Many names come to mind from the University of Alabama, many All-Americans. Yet he's the first to accomplish that. And as Mr. Kildee said, or Congressman Kildee, he does so in his sophomore year. A Sports Illustrated cover story called Mark the Pride of the Tide. He did set an Alabama single-season rushing record of over 1,542 yards. He led the nation with 38 runs of 10 yards or more, and he caught 30 passes in addition to that. When the game was on the line, Mark Ingram is at his best. What statistics don't measure, and what Congressman Guthrie, what Congressman Kildee have properly emphasized, is the person Mark Ingram, the person he is. And in life, it's not so much your accomplishments on the field, it's what you do with that opportunity, it's what you do with that talent. And Mark's greatest asset is his spirit. He stands as an example for all young people of what can be achieved through hard work, through determination, of overcoming adversity and putting others first. In his acceptance speech, he put others first. He recognized his four competitors. He talked about how much he enjoyed getting to meet them, what fine young men they were, and we know that that's true. We know of Tim Tebow. We know of all that Tim has done off the field. He's an inspiration to all of us of his values and of his spiritual commitment. Prior to the Alabama-Texas game, Alabama fans who visited California had many conversations with the University of Texas fans, both before that game, during the game, and after the game. The respect, the kindness, and the hospitality between those two teams and between their fans should be an example for all of us. There was such a spirit of friendliness. And Colt McCoy, many of us learned that he spends as much as 2 or 3 hours on certain days visiting children with terminal illnesses and with severe illnesses. What a fine young man. What a fine young man Tim Tebow is. And Mark Ingram is a better person because of the challenges of those young men and their examples, and I think he will be a better example for others. And how wonderful it is that our young people can look to people like Mark Ingram, Tim Tebow, Colt McCoy, to be role models. I think the story that Mark has that's a little special is dealing with the family challenges. Mark's been a model of grace and loyalty. As a Dean List student, he's balanced his record on the football field with excellence in the classroom. He demonstrated his humility and his spirit of sportsmanship during his speech at the Heisman Trophy award ceremony. He thanked his teachers. He thanked his coaches. He thanked his teammates. And as I said earlier, he thanked his competitors and talked about what fine young men they were. And so today, I think we not only congratulate Mark Ingram, we congratulate Tim Tebow, Colt McCoy, college football for producing so many fine young men that are examples off the field as well as on the field. And college football is better because of Mark Ingram. It's better because of them. It's better because of people back in Flint, Michigan, a grandfather and a mother, and teachers who made Mark Ingram the person he is today. And he had the intelligence and the character to recognize them. Mark was the most valuable player of the national championship game. Now, not only was he that, he was a Heisman Award winner, and he won the national championship. That is something no other player has done. No other player in the history of college football. Mark Leonard, the University of Southern Cal, was Heisman Trophy winner, and he played for USC in the national championship game. However, he was not the most valuable player. As I said, the Alabama and Texas fans came together to support their teams, two storied programs. They were respectful of each other, and they're the example of the high plane that college athletes can reach. The way that Mark Ingram has conducted himself and represented his team in the university is perhaps his greatest accomplishment. It is a source of pride for all supporters of Alabama football, and not only that, but Auburn supporters. I can tell you that we're all in the state of Alabama and throughout the country proud of Mark Ingram. From President Robert Whitt and Coach Nick Saban to all citizens of the state. In conclusion, Madam Speaker, we congratulate Mark Ingram for his achievements through his hard work, and it did take hard work. It was not given to him. He has earned every accolade. With that, I yield back the balance of my time.